Good evening, ma'am.
How are you all?
Hello.
Sorry, Raman, you are not audible. Check your audio connection.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Wait for 5 minutes to other candidates to join in, and then we will begin with the session. Good evening, Zobia. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
কোথায় আছো? কোথায় যে দাঁড়া।
And how's your practice going on? Are you practicing on a daily basis?
Yes, ma'am. We are trying.
Okay, great. And do attempt the speaking test also, so that you can
Okay, ma'am.
enhance your speaking skills. Because see, speaking is something which cannot comes in a week or 10 days. You need practice for that. If you want to score 7+ band, you have to do speaking practice every day. And start using EDMs, collocations, phrasal verbs in your day-to-day life, right?
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, one thing, I'm driving today, so I cannot giving the answer. But
Okay,
I
okay,
am 10. I attend this session.
okay, no problem. But try to be attentive in the class, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Yes.
Okay, let's start the session now. So today we are going to talk about matching features and sentence ending questions. So anybody having any idea about what is matching features? What we are supposed to do in matching features questions? Yes, please. Zobia, Sunil.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Study for matching features.
Hmm. So what are matching features? You are practicing for IELTS, so you must have came across matching features questions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So how do you attempt these questions? What are these questions?
Ma'am, I'm not sure about this one.
Okay, but any idea do you have?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's ask somebody else. Sunil, yes, Sunil, do you have any idea? Are you there? Sunil, please unmute yourself. Okay, I guess he's not there. Okay, so what are matching features? Matching features means you have to match the feature. Now, how this question is, you will be having the list of name of people or cities or researchers or scientists, and you have to match their name with their features. तो आपको यहाँ पे क्या करना है, आपको लिस्ट ऑफ नेम्स दिए होंगे. वो नेम्स हो सकते हैं किसी भी लोगों के और कहीं भी सिटी के, किसी सपोज करो रिसर्चर्स के, साइंटिस्ट के, उनकी साइंटिफिक थ्योरीज के. तो आपको क्या करना है, उनके नेम से उनके साइंटिफिक थ्योरीज को मैच करना है, उनके स्टेटमेंट्स को, उनके ओपिनियंस को मैच करना है. मेरा क्या फीचर है, मेरा क्या ओपिनियन है, यू विल मैच विद माय नेम. ठीक है. जोबिया का क्या फीचर है, उसका क्या ओपिनियन है, आप उसके फीचर के साथ मैच करोगे. रमन का क्या फीचर है, क्या ओपिनियन है, आप उसके साथ मैच करोगे. सो ये होता है मैचिंग फीचर्स. जब हमें मैच करना है किसको, फीचर को मैच करना है, राइट. बट मैचिंग फीचर नाउ दे कैन बी एनीवेयर इन द पैसेज. ये कहीं पे भी अवेलेबल हो सकते हैं. जैसे मैचिंग इंफॉर्मेशन कहीं पे भी मिल जाता है आपको पैराग्राफ में, तो सेम मैचिंग फीचर भी कहीं पे भी अवेलेबल हो सकता है. इसके लिए आपको अच्छे से स्किमिंग करनी आनी चाहिए. सो इन दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन you will be having list of items in the box, and you have to match these items by reading and understanding some sentences in the passage. तो वो sentences क्या होते हैं, वो sentences opinion होते हैं, वो sentences कुछ भी related to the theories होते हैं. कुछ भी वो sentences हो सकते हैं, आपको उन sentences को match करना है to the list of that person. सो लिस्ट में भी द नेम ऑफ पीपल हो सकता है, लिस्ट सिटी का नाम भी हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आपको नेम ऑफ अ पर्सन दिया है बॉक्स ऑफ आइटम में, सो क्वेश्चन होगा मे बी कि आप मैच करो सेंटेंस को विद द पर्सन हु सेड देम, राइट. सो अगर लिस्ट ऑफ नेम दिया है तो सेंटेंस उस पर्सन से रिलेटेड आपको दिया होगा, राइट. सो लाइक अदर मैचिंग टाइप क्वेश्चंस, some of the items mentioned may not be available in the passage. So you have to be careful. अगर यहाँ पे 4 names आपको available है, name A, name B, name C, name D, and आपको 5 yes Zobia. Zobia, you want to say something?
No, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay. So suppose you have 4 people और उनका नेम आपको दिया है, नेम ए, नेम बी, नेम सी एंड नेम डी, और आपको 4 स्टेटमेंट्स दिए, तो आपको मैच करना है कि ये स्टेटमेंट किससे रिलेटेड है, राइट. हु सेड दिस, ए पर्सन ने क्या बोला, बी ने क्या बोला, सी ने क्या बोला, ये आपको कैसे पता चलेगा, जब आप पैसेज को रीड करोगे, राइट. सो इन अदर वर्ड्स, मैचिंग फीचर क्वेश्चंस, यू विल बी आस्क्ड टू मैच समवन्स नेम, किसी के नेम को. नॉर्मली वो एक्सपर्ट भी हो सकता है, वो नेम रिसर्चर भी हो सकता है, साइंटिस्ट भी हो सकते हैं, राइट. तो आपको किसी के नेम को उनके स्टेटमेंट से क्या करना है, मैच करना है. इन क्वेश्चंस में आपको लिस्ट ऑफ नेम मिलेंगे और लिस्ट ऑफ स्टेटमेंट्स मिलेंगे। आपका काम क्या है कि आपको टेक्स्ट को रीड करना है एंड मैच करना है नेम को विद द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट, कि किस पर्सन ने क्या स्टेटमेंट बोली है, राइट। रीडिंग टेक्स्ट आपको बताएगा कि पर्सन ने क्या बोला है और क्या करा है, रिलेटेड टू द फाइंडिंग्स भी हो सकता है, ओपिनियन भी हो सकता है, उनकी साइंटिफिक थ्योरीज भी हो सकती है, बट दिस विल हेल्प यू सो दैट यू कैन करेक्ट द राइट आंसर। ओके, क्लियर? ये समझ आया कि मैचिंग फीचर होता क्या है, राइट? Now, see the sample question. See, look at the following findings 20 to 23 and the list of researchers below. Match each finding with the correct answer with the correct researcher A to E. ठीक है, अब आपको 20, 21, 22, 23 ये 4 स्टेटमेंट्स दिए हैं, फाइंडिंग्स दी हुई है 4 और रिसर्चर्स के नेम भी दे रखे हैं 5। सो आपको मैच करना है कौन से रिसर्चर की कौन सी फाइंडिंग है, जेम्स की कौन सी फाइंडिंग है, कूले की कौन सी फाइंडिंग है, लुइस ब्रॉन्सन किसकी कौन सी फाइंडिंग है, आपको ये फाइंड आउट करना है पैसेज को रीड करके, राइट? क्लियर? तो यू कैन सी कि नंबर ऑफ स्टेटमेंट्स भी आपको दे रखे हैं, नंबर ऑफ नेम्स भी आपको दे रखे हैं, आपको ईच स्टेटमेंट को उसके नेम से मैच करना है, राइट? और नेम्स आपको ज्यादा भी दे मिल सकते हैं, राइट? जैसे यहाँ पे 5 नेम्स अवेलेबल है लेकिन स्टेटमेंट 4 है, सो जस्ट टू गेट यू कंफ्यूज करने के लिए आपको ये चीजें मिलेंगी। नाउ लेट्स लुक एट सम ऑफ द टिप्स। मैचिंग फीचर्स की टिप्स, फोकस ऑन द इजी क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट। आपको लगता है कि इन 5 स्टेटमेंट्स में से जो स्टेटमेंट आपको इजीली अवेलेबल हो सकती है आप उसको सबसे पहले फाइंड आउट करो, राइट? सो ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन द इजी क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट। इफ यू कांट फाइंड द आंसर टू क्वेश्चन तब आप मूव ऑन कर सकते हो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे एंड देन इन द लास्ट यू कैन कम बैक टू इट लेटर ऑन, राइट? फाइंड द नेम्स इन द टेक्स्ट क्विकली। आप नेम्स को बहुत इजीली फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो, सो क्विकली फाइंड आउट करो, स्कैन करो उनको एंड देन उसको क्या करो, अंडरलाइन करो। नेम्स माइट बी शॉर्टन होते हैं टू जस्ट अ फर्स्ट और अ लास्ट नेम की तरह, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल जॉन जोन्स, सो माइट अपीयर एज ओनली जोन्स इन द टेक्स्ट। तो ये चीज भी आपको ध्यान रखनी है, ठीक है, कि कई बार लास्ट नेम या सिर्फ फर्स्ट नेम गिवन होगा, तो मेक श्योर कि आप उसको अच्छे से रीड आउट करो। थिंक ऑफ सिनोनिम्स दैट माइट अपीयर इन द रीडिंग टेक्स्ट, क्योंकि पैराफ्रेजिंग आपको मिलेगी, राइट? फ्रेज लाइक इंटेंस बर्स्ट ऑफ एनर्जी, अगर ये आपको फ्रेज दिया हुआ है तो मे भी हो सकता है कि इसका सिनोनिम क्या दिया हो, एक्सप्लोसिव रिलीज ऑफ एनर्जी। सो इंटेंस बर्स्ट का सिनोनिम एक्सप्लोसिव रिलीज ऑफ एनर्जी। सो मेक श्योर कि आप सिनोनिम्स को ध्यान से पढ़ो, राइट? सम ऑफ द नेम्स माइट बी यूज मोर देन वंस, ठीक है, एक से ज्यादा बार भी आपको नेम्स वहां पे अवेलेबल होंगे, सो आपको कंफ्यूज नहीं होना, आपको अपनी रिक्वायर्ड स्टेटमेंट को रीड करना है। इंस्ट्रक्शंस को आप चेक कर सकते हो कि आपकी स्टेटमेंट क्या है। क्वेश्चंस डू नॉट फॉलो द ऑर्डर ऑफ द सेक्स। अब यहाँ पे आपका क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर नहीं होता, अप एंड डाउन आपको कहीं पे भी कोई भी स्टेटमेंट अवेलेबल है, सो इसके लिए आपको स्किमिंग अच्छे से करनी है। यू माइट हैव टू गो बैकवर्ड ऑल्सो फॉरवर्ड ऑल्सो, ताकि आपको करेक्ट आंसर मिल जाए। ये बहुत ही अननेचुरल वे है रीड करने का, बट यस यहाँ पे आपको स्किमिंग एंड स्कैनिंग दोनों अप्लाई करनी पड़ेगी, राइट? इफ यू लाइक टू कैटेगराइज थिंग्स बाय कलर, आप डिफरेंट कलर पेन्स का भी यूज कर सकते हो नेम्स को अंडरलाइन करने के लिए, राइट? बट मेक श्योर ये टाइम चैलेंजिंग एग्जाम है, तो डू नॉट वेस्ट योर टाइम, आपको यहाँ टाइम ज्यादा वेस्ट नहीं करना, राइट? Now, what are the strategies? Strategies कौन कौन सी है? There are different strategies, but मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ every person should apply the strategy जो उनको comfortable है, right? So you can adapt the strategy जो आपको लगती है कि you are comfortable with. फर्स्ट इज रीड द क्वेश्चंस केयरफुली. क्वेश्चंस को बहुत अच्छे से रीड करना है, बिकॉज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज वी आर फाइंडिंग द आंसर्स ऑफ अ क्वेश्चन. है ना, हम सिर्फ अपने आंसर्स फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन के. फोकस ऑन द नेम्स फर्स्ट. नेम्स पे फोकस करो. राइट, नेम क्या है? Focus on the name first. Read them and then scan them for the names in the reading text. Underline करो. Remember कि कुछ नेम आपको एक से ज्यादा बार भी अपेयर होंगे, सो आप अंडरलाइन करो. अगर आपको सेम नेम 2-3 टाइम्स अपेयर हो रहा है, राइट, 2 से 3 बार या 4 बार आपको नेम दिख रहा है, तो आप उसको अंडरलाइन करो. फोकस ऑन द नेम्स दैट अपेयर ओनली फर्स्ट, क्योंकि वो इजीली आप फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. रीड अराउंड द नेम. नेम के आसपास ही रीड करो. फाइंडिंग्स के बारे में, रिसर्च के बारे में, आगे पीछे क्या दिया हुआ है. राइट, रीड अबाउट देयर रिसर्च. उनकी रिसर्च, उनकी फाइंडिंग्स के बारे में रीड करो. देन गो बैक टू द स्टेटमेंट. अपनी स्टेटमेंट को जाके चेक करो कि क्या ये वही स्टेटमेंट है कि नहीं. बट लुक फॉर द सिनोनिम्स. सिनोनिम्स की वजह से कभी आपका स्टेटमेंट मिस नहीं होना चाहिए. तो ऑलवेज रीड द स्टेटमेंट वेरी केयरफुली. जब भी आपको कोई स्टेटमेंट मिला, वो मैच हो रहा है नेम के साथ, उस स्टेटमेंट को क्या करो, एलिमिनेट कर दो, क्योंकि वो आपका डन हो गया. राइट, आपने उसको यूज कर लिया. नाउ ट्राई विद द नेक्स्ट नेम. राइट, नाउ वी विल बी डूइंग दिस. दिस इज पैरा ए. ये पैरा ए है. देन पैरा बी, एंड दीज आर द क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, बिकॉज देर आर 3 people, कोइजलर, फिशरबर्ग एंड एमर्सन. और आपके पास ऑब्जर्वेशंस कितनी दी है? 7 ऑब्जर्वेशंस दी है. सो आपको इन तीनों की ऑब्जर्वेशंस को फाइंड आउट करना है. राइट, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. अब हम ये अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी को अप्लाई करेंगे. तीनों ऑब्जर्वेशंस, तीनों पर्सन्स के नेम को रीड करो एंड ऑब्जर्वेशंस को रीड करो 7. टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट एंड देन रीड द पैरा ए बी. ठीक है, डन. लेट्स डू. एवरीबॉडी
Yes,
इज
ma'am.
रेडी?
Yes.
Got done. Now let's read the para A first. सबसे पहले पैराग्राफ ए को रीड करो एंड लुक फॉर. यहाँ पे आप अंडरलाइन करो, रीड करो, चेक करो कि क्या दिया हुआ है क्वेजलर के बारे में, फिशरबर्ग के बारे में, एमर्सन के बारे में. राइट,
Ma'am, there are 3 questions, right? 28, 29, 30.
यस, देर आर 3 persons ओनली. तो हमें 3 persons की फाइंडिंग्स फाइंड आउट करनी है कि कोएजलर की इनमें से कौन सी ऑब्जर्वेशन है, फिशरबर्ग
Okay.
की ऑब्जर्वेशन कौन सी है, एमर्सन की ऑब्जर्वेशन कौन सी है. ऑब्जर्वेशंस आपको 7 दी है. राइट,
Yes, ma'am.
there are more observations, people are less. Names 3 है, observations ज्यादा है. Right,
Yes.
once done with the reading of para A, let me know. I'll show you the para B.
Okay.
Yes. Anybody done?
Ma'am, all the observations are related to the topic.
Yes, exactly.
This is little bit challenging.
Yes. And matching features are actually challenging. You have to do it very carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
Try. If not, then I'm gonna help you.
मैम ये भी उसकी की तरह होता है होगा ना जैसे कि मेन आइडिया फर्स्ट लाइन में होता है
No, no, no. It's not. It can be anywhere.
ओके
It can be anywhere.
मैम 2 और 4 आई थिंक
Mm-hmm.
दोनों और 6 तीनों ही लग रहा है
All are in the first paragraph.
फिश फिशबर्ग 29 the parents of his friend changed since they moved to the United States. Ma'am, now show us the second B paragraph.
Okay.
Ma'am, there is also 3 paragraph A, B, C.
No, only two. Only two
Only
paragraphs. A and B.
Okay.
Did you get the answer for Questler? See, I'll help you. Once you were reading the para A, Questler, so you
Okay.
came across the statement. Which statement do you think belongs to Questler?
Hmm.
Actually, Questler's full name is Arthur Questler, right? This Arthur is Arthur Questler.
Here is Arthur Huis.
A. Read the para A. The writer Arthur Huis. He's actually Arthur Questler, right?
Okay.
So when you read this paragraph, Arthur Questler, so in the first paragraph, in the first line only, Tyre on to remark that friend of his whom he met 30 years after they emigrated to the United States had acquired an American physiognomy and a broadened jaw jaw, an appearance which is also prevalent in the indigenous population. So what do you think he relates to which? He's talking about the appearance of his friend had changed since they moved to the US,
United States. Yes, ma'am.
right? So this one is which one?
6.
Sixth one. So Questler is talking about sixth one,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Now Fisherberg. Fisherberg is M. Fisherberg.
The change of content observed by Sherman.
Now he's talking about this change of countenance in immigrants has already been observed by the historian M. Fisherberg in 1910.
10.
To paraphrase the philosopher Emerson, certain national, social, and religious groups, such as aging actors, long term convicts, and celibate priests, to give just a few examples, developing a distinguished look which is not easily defined but readily recognized. So, what do you think what Fisherberg is talking about? So, Fisherberg is talking about what?
Lifestyle affect physiognomy.
Uh, he is
Uh,
talking about this. See, he's talking about indigenous population also.
hmm.
And the change of contents in immigrants had already been observed by
Immigrants acquire physiognomical features.
exactly immigrants acquire physiognomical features among common among the indigenous
Yes,
population.
population.
So Fisherberg
Yes,
is talking about this statement, and this is number second, right?
yes.
Now see Emerson. Now Emerson is talking about see here, Emerson is here to paraphrase the philosopher Emerson. Readily recognize their way of life affect their facial expressions and physical features, and giving the mistaken impression that these traits are of hereditary or racial origin. All the factors mentioned above contribute as well as heredity, lend the question of appearance being affected by pronunciation. So these are the words of Emerson. So what do you think what he is talking about?
A lifestyle affect physiognomy, I think.
Exactly. The lifestyles
Fourth one.
affects physiognomy. Correct. Because he's talking about that how their way of life affects the facial expression,
Yes.
right? So this is Emerson. So that means these statements can be anywhere in the paragraph. You have to find out the name of person before and after you have to read about it. Only then you can find their findings, their statements, their research, right? But yes, it is easier also. If you are able to locate the name of person very carefully and you read before and after also, you will get the answers quickly, right?
Yes.
Now let's start with matching sentence ending questions. Now with the name itself, you're matching sentence ending, right? So that means you will have first half of the sentence and second half you're going to match them. You're matching the sentence ka ending. Now sometimes this question doesn't come up, but they come up in the form of matching features also or in the form of multiple choice options. You will be having list of incomplete sentences and another possible endings, like first half diya hua hai, second half diya hai, you have to match them. How you're going to match them? You have to read the paragraph, like we did matching information questions, right? हमने matching information questions करे थे ना. So these are also like the same, but these are called as matching sentence ending. Now, what are the few strategies that you need to keep in mind whenever you answer these type of questions? Very first is to start with just read the incomplete sentence. That means you will read the first half of the sentence. Try to understand the meaning of those sentences. Second, you can highlight all the keywords because it is going to help you to concentrate on the meaning and you will be discovering the words, you will be scanning in the text. Third thing, read the endings of the sentence. That means The second half of the sentence you have to read so that you can get a basic idea. Try to relate them. But no assumptions, you have to read the paragraph. Apni assumption koi nahi lagani, right? Now begin looking for the potential matches. Many possibilities will be wrong because of the grammatical structure of the meaning. Now, one thing here is you have to look for the grammatical sentence structure also कि वो correct होना चाहिए. To find the answers, go to the first incomplete sentence. Look for keywords in the passage. If they are dates, they are numbers, they are places, then you can easily spot the answer, right? You can scan it very quickly. Scan and look for paraphrasing and synonym also, because you will be getting the paraphrase statements here. Once you found your answer, double check the sentence, check that it is grammatically correct or not, and then only you can fill your answer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what are the tips for sentence ending questions? First is that answers will be in the same order as the list of complete sentences. So you can use the elimination process also so that you can get the correct answer. Don't read the complete text until you have studied the incomplete sentences and ending. As I told you, you have to read the sentence endings and the sentences first, then read your text, then go to the paragraph and read it. Only read the relevant sentences. You have to match meanings, not the exact word, right? You're looking for the complete statement, not only the exact words. They can be paraphrasing also, they can be synonyms also. And check the grammatical structures of the two halves, first half and the ending also. So then match them correctly. Now, this is para A, this is para B, and these are the questions. So what you have to do, you have to take a screenshot of this. See, first half of sentence is here. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 questions. Question 1 says, researchers with differing attitude towards telepathy agree on. Now this is first half. You have to see the ending from A to G. What is the ending of first question? So how you gonna find it? You have to read the sentence first, look into the paragraph where this sentence is, and then find the ending of it. Same goes for second question. Reports of experiences during meditation indicate. So indicated what? A, B, C, D, what? A to G. You have to find that out. Third one is attitude to parapsychology would alter drastically with. So look for options A to G and then read the paragraph. Okay. So I'm giving you some time. You can take the screenshot of this question part and then I'll move to the para A. Once done, let me know.
Yeah, already done, ma'am.
Okay. Now read the para A.
Human being communicate.
Once done with the reading of para A, please let me know. I'll move my screen.
Okay.
Yes, Ashna. Yes, Ashna. What you're asking? You can unmute yourself and then speak.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Ashna, please tell.
Can you tell me what is this, ma'am?
This is matching features. You joined late, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So we are discussing about matching features and matching sentence ending. So this is matching sentence ending. You can re-watch this session on the YouTube and babycode application also. You joined lately, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can re-watch this session afterwards on application 2 and the YouTube too.
Okay, ma'am.
But you can have your doubts and queries now. So we are completing this, so you can join. Okay, done with the reading of para A. Shall I move to para B?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now read the para B. Skim it quickly. Once done, let me know. I'm gonna help you.
Yes, ma'am, done. It is also confusing, ma'am.
Okay, what about others? Are they done? Yes. Is anybody else who has done this? Or else I'm going to explain the answers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what do you think, Zobia? What is the answer for the first one?
Ma'am, I think it's researchers with different attitudes towards telepathy agree on they need to create a suitable environment for telepathy, or the significance of the
Now, see,
gens.
the very first researchers with different attitude towards telepathy, they agreed on. They agreed on what? Let's find in the paragraph.
I think the significance of the Gansfield experiments, RE.
So it's in which statement? In the middle of the paragraph, it's talking about here. Skeptics and advocates alike
Alright.
do concur on one issue, however, that the most impressive evidence so far has come from the so-called Gansfield experiment, a German term that means the whole field. Reports of telepathic experience. So that means there were researchers with different attitude towards telepathy. They agreed on what? They agreed on the significance, the importance of Gansfield's experiment, right? So the answer for yes, the significance
Yes, at first I thought about this one, but later I changed my mind.
no, this is the correct one. Now,
Yeah.
second one is reports of experiences during meditation indicated. So, what does the reports of experience during medication indicated? Meditation.
What reports of
It's
experience during
also in this paragraph, next line. Reports of
like
telepathic experiences had by people during meditation led parapsychologists to suspect that telepathy might involve signals passing between people that were so faint that they were usually swamped by normal brain activity. So, what do you think? What is the answer?
I think more careful selection for I think B or G.
In this case, such signals might be more easily detected by those experiencing meditation like tranquility and relaxing whole field. So they need to create a suitable environment for
Yes,
telepathy.
B. Suitable environment
Yes,
for
exactly. Now, see the third one. Attitudes of parapsychology would alter drastically with. Now, this is in the second paragraph, and in the middle, this answering such questions would transform parapsychology. This has prompted some researchers to argue that the future lies not only in collecting more evidence for telepathy, but in probing possible mechanism. So, what do you think? What is the answer for the third one? Attitude to parapsychology would alter drastically with.
their answering such people transform this is functional. Future lies not in collecting more evidence.
But in probing possible mechanism. So that means they were looking for the discovery of a mechanism of telepathy.
Okay.
Answering such questions would transform parapsychology. This has prompted some researcher to argue that future lies not collecting more evidence, but in probing possible mechanism.
Mechanism. Yes,
Right?
the discovery of mechanism.
Yes, the discovery of mechanism for telepathy. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the answer is first one,
A.
A, right? So
Yes,
first
ma'am.
answer was E, second was B, and this one
First,
was A,
third one is A.
right? So any difficulties now in this sentence ending or matching features questions? So please let me know.
Now
I
it's
hope
clear, ma'am.
they are clear now. So
Yes.
try to use the strategy you believe that yes, you are comfortable with, right? Rest, you know that you can download the multiple tests from the baby code application. Even you can check out the live sessions. The tip sessions are also there. Every day I am actually updating the portal with a new tips, so you can watch all those tips. आप उन सारी tips को भी देख सकते हो, right? So go to the tips part. बेबी कोड की एप्लीकेशन में आप टिप्स के सेशन में जाके रीडिंग के टिप्स को भी पढ़ो, right? Every day I am updating tips for reading. Writing के tips update हो चुकी हैं. Very soon I'm gonna update listening and speaking के tips भी. Okay, so do watch reading
Yes,
tips, do watch writing tips. Both are available in English and Hindi too. Okay, any doubts, any queries, please let me know.
oh, all clear.
Okay, then we will be meeting now on Monday, right? Because
Monday.
tomorrow is Saturday.
2
So
days off.
yes, Saturday, Sunday will be off, but I want you to practice in the weekend so that if you have any doubts, you can ask me on Monday, right? We will be covering the new topic on Monday, right?
Okay, ma'am.
You will be getting a notification through the application. You can see on the application to what topic we're going to cover on the Monday, right?
Right.
Okay, then bye-bye. Take care, all of you.
Bye.
Bye bye, ma'am. Take care.
Bye. Yes, Ashna, do you have any doubt? You want to ask?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do attend the session regularly at 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.